Hey everybody, Garrett here. Long time no see. I know I haven't been posting a whole lot to this page or sharing much about this movement recently, but to be honest with you, I have been pretty busy. That is, up until about 4 or 5 weeks ago when I, like all of you, went into lockdown, quarantine, isolation, whatever you want to call it, because of this coronavirus, COVID 19 pandemic that we're all facing. And so I just wanted to take a second to genuinely ask how you are doing. Please feel free to share in the comments anything that you wish, because I'd love to hear from you. But I just wanted to share a little bit about my experiences with this pandemic and things that I've learned about myself in this moment of isolation. And the first thing is, I don't like it. I do not like it. It is, um, I've known for a long time that I desire that community, that relationship face to face with people. And I have built a life to have just that. Aside from doing my advocacy work, speaking, and other things with this movement, I've also started working with a local nonprofit doing direct support and community engagement with adults with disabilities over the last year and a half or so. A lot of people don't know that. That's honestly the first time I've mentioned this on this platform or even on my personal pages. By no means am I ashamed of that. I just didn't feel the need to or didn't know the appropriate way to announce that I was doing that. Because I do like to protect the privacy of clients and things like that. But with that said, that's been on hold for quite a few weeks, and rightfully so. And many of my other advocacy efforts have been on hold as well. I've missed out on speaking opportunities in various states and even locally here in Virginia. And other advocacy efforts that were going to come to fruition face to face have not worked, but thank goodness for technology, for this phone that I'm on right now, and for Zoom. Oh my goodness, Zoom is just able to connect with people that way, or on I've used other platforms too. To be able to connect with people that way really has really been helpful. Um, and the other thing I've noticed is just being isolated was not easy for me either. Many of you know I live alone by choice in a studio apartment in a downtown area in a city. But when everything started closing down, I was thinking, oh man, what am I supposed to do? I think I was good until the gym closed down. Once the gym closed down, I was like, oh, goodness gracious, I can't even go to the gym because that is very important for me as a person with a disability, cerebral palsy, for those of you who do not know, is to stay active. It's important for all of us now, but especially me having a disability to move as much as possible. I try to go to the gym 3, 4, 5 days a week even, and with that closed, I was like, oh man, how am I going to get not only that human interaction when I don't always have it, because my schedule still is very flexible with my day job and things like that, but also that exercise. And so then I made the decision after some time to come down here and spend time with at my parents' house. With my parents, still practicing social distancing, still sanitizing, still being as safe and healthy as possible. Um, I don't think I've ever washed my hands this many times in a day. I always wash them after going to the bathroom or after getting them dirty or whenever need be, but just washing them randomly for no apparent reason. Never done that quite as much. But doing that now, and I even took a shower today. Not that that's a huge deal, but in the midst of quarantine, it's like sometimes you forget. Now, I'm wearing this hat right now. It says Loco. I know it's backwards in the camera. But that's kind of the way I feel right now. It's also, I got it from Longmont, Colorado, when I was out there doing some accessibility advocacy work with my friends out there and colleagues, most Walk to Connect out in Colorado. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty loco. So every day when I wear a hat, I wear this because, I have felt those moments of Anxiety. When are we going to open back up? What's that going to look like? Depression. Man, I can't believe I'm missing out on this event or that event. Or man, I'd love to be able to see friends, in person, not just on Zoom or Snapchat or Facebook or Instagram, whatever, what have you. And it's so I felt all range of emotions, all in all throughout the day, at various times. But I've also felt a lot of encouragement, for our first responders and people, our essential workers on the front lines right now, grocery store workers, hospital workers, doctors, nurses, physicians, anybody that, truck drivers, anybody that has to be working right now, even amidst this pandemic. My hat is off to you. I would take my hat off. You say your hat's off, but my hair's a little bit long, and even though I showered today, you'd still probably be like, "Oh, Garrett, put that hat back on." So I'm doing you guys a favor right now by keeping the hat on. But just really trying to be encouraged every single day, and also staying busy. With different Zoom calls and advocacy efforts like that. And so I just wanted to share with you 3 things that I feel like I need amidst this pandemic to kind of continue. And that, for the first thing, is patience. Patience, knowing that this is a health concern for everyone. Excuse me. I do not have corona. Well, hopefully I don't. But I know it feels weird just to cough, doesn't it? Just like, even if you're outside, sneezing, coughing, it's like, oh man, do I have it? But anyway, I feel fine. But no, patience is something that is needed, because so many people want to get back out there and get back to a normal life. And, even with states and localities beginning to reopen, little by little here in the next few days, weeks, whatever, just remain patient, because you want to stay safe and do what is best for you and your family and others in the community. So don't always rush too much. And trust me, I want to go and hang out with friends and go to a restaurant, and I just go to a baseball game. I love baseball, or grab a beer for a happy hour or whatever. But we got to do the right thing. Also, productivity again is something that I have understood that I need day in and day out. And productivity may look a little bit different. It looks different for me every single day. Yesterday I was on about 5 or 6 hours worth of Zoom calls with about I think it was 5.5 hours with 6 different organizations, pretty much all in the name of advocacy, locally and nationally and things like that. But learning a whole lot, learning about the needs of people with disabilities, those in most need, and how to best serve them in our communities, and just to be able to give some input, and again, that leads me to my next point: perspective. Like I said, I'm healthy. My family here is healthy, thank goodness. And it is really important to remember what we have to be thankful for in this time, and grateful for, because so many people may not be healthy. Those people are facing loss right now, loss of jobs, loss of family members, loss of income, hopefully no loss of home, but people are in need right now. So just for me to maintain a positive perspective, and it's hard. I don't want to pretend like every single day, every single minute I have been positive, because there have been times when I am not. But these are things that I know that I need in this time. And things will get back to normal. One simple thing to increase productivity for me just sit outside, get outside of the house, get away from the technology. I know I'm saying that as I'm holding a phone talking to you on this smartphone, but to just unplug as much as possible, and just enjoy this time that I have, that we all have, that we'll probably never have again. I can't tell you the last time I had this much free time, this much downtime, because before this, either with my day job or with my advocacy efforts, which greatly, intertwine, and with this movement and everything, I mean, I was busy, you know, all the time. Sometimes my nights didn't end until 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Busy with things out and about, doing different things. And so now it's like, man, so much time to sit around. And also, I'm trying to use this time to be creative. So that means you're going to be seeing more of me on this page, sharing in this movement. Who knows what that'll be? Well, I have some ideas, but I don't quite want to give those away right now. I want you to see them. But just know there's a lot that I can continue to share, and I hope I can not just be an inspiration. An inspiration to me is not me right now. I'm just sitting on my parents' gazebo, just hanging out, chilling, social distancing, getting some fresh air. I'm no inspiration. Those people on the front lines, those are the inspirations. But hopefully, I can provide some insight, some perspective, and a few laughs along the way. I know, for me, this is about day 30, I guess, of quarantine. What is it, Friday, 17th? Did I get the date right? I don't know. But anyway, so I just wanted to share this with you all. 12 minutes. I know that's a long video, and by no means do I expect anybody to watch all of this, because I'm not famous or anything like that, to where people would feel inclined to listen to me speak for 12 minutes on their phone. But any portion of this, if you check it out, I appreciate it. And just know, and if you didn't, just know you'll be seeing a lot more of me from here on out. And so with that, I want to thank you all for listening, however far along in this video you got. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear a mask if you go out, and just try to enjoy this time as much as you can. Hope you all are well. Remember, always continue to overcome yours. Thank you all very much.